We're moving on. Go ahead, Tom.
I mean, you've said on the killing of these journalists that you refer us to the government of Israel.
Yes.
I mean, this is one of the worst, if not the worst, single attack on journalists in modern history, this particular incident on Sunday. As of all the journalists being killed, probably many of them by American weapons that are supplied by the US.
Well, let's not. I'm sorry. I respect you enough to know to not project something that serious and saying probably. Let's leave that out.
The vast majority of weapons that are used have been supplied by the United States, courtesy of the US taxpayers. So there is a very strong accountability issue for the American government. So on this instance, has there been any internal process to look at what happened and to see whether it was within the laws of war?
Well, obviously, there's many internal processes. I'm discussing with you a suggestion about who to reach out to, who has the answers for you. And that is due to the fact that, more than aware, of course there's internal processes, which I will not be discussing with you because of the nature of them and the importance of the diplomatic work that is continuing to this day to stop that carnage.
Is there an internal process on this particular incident?
I'm not going to discuss the details for you. I'm not going to do that, and I think you know, and I appreciate you need to ask the question, but we're in the midst of not just any conflict, but one that we have stood by and worked on and spoken and dealt with everyone from the beginning of this administration to stop. Special envoys, the president, the secretary, food aid, the coverage, my comments here from the podium. Yes, I mean, it's clearly something that the Trump administration has spoken with about directly. It is clearly a major consideration for this administration. That has not stopped. And it is not something any of us asked for, let alone the Gazan people. But yes, we're working on and dealing with, well, many things that might not be.
Just on the human rights report, just a quick question. You talked about new issues, new areas of concern for the administration, one of which is censorship. On the UK and on countries in Europe, this has been a big theme in the report. You talk about censorship of ordinary Britons becoming increasingly routine in the last year. And one of the cases relates to the killing of 3 young girls when there was an online speculation, which was false, that it was carried out by an asylum seeker. There was then very serious incitement to violence against asylum seekers in the UK, leading to very, very violent incidents, and people were prosecuted for that. It's a criminal offence to incite violence and racial hatred in the UK. Your report seems to be suggesting that it's a human right for people to have the freedom to carry out this incitement on American social media platforms. Is that what is a new principle in this report?
I would ask everyone to go and read the reports for themselves and come to their own conclusion about the nature of where we stand. We've been very vocal about the issue of censorship, people being able to speak their mind, but it also can't be distilled into a couple of sentences that project a particular political point of view. I say, for context, read the reports yourselves. All right, and now, yes.